they're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Russell to Curry. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. Curry with the basketball. 12-6 our score. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Russell into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Missed his first. That one goes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard to George. From the painted area, won't go down. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. George. Green always looking for the steal. For three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Russell with it up top. 5-point game. Green. His first effort off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Livingston across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Alec Burks. Looney against Paul George. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Livingston to bring it up. His team down 9. Glenn Robinson III. Tough matchup against George. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Golden State at the controls. Down to Cauley-Stein. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Number 34, Sean Livingston.
George Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Livingston across the timeline. 9-point margin. Leonard rises for the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Changes coming from both sides right now. Curry. Clippers have the basketball. The monster stuff.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Russell to Curry. Fires the three, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard to Beverly. Kicks it around the perimeter. George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Paul George, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul. That's 2 minutes.
Leonard. He engulfed him that time. Curry. Smothering D. To Williams. Here's Curry with it up top. Down 12. Going to launch beyond the arc. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Over to the right side. George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Russell into the front court. Trailing by 10. Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Deep three at the buzzer.
3 points.
That's it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Green to Thompson. Fires the three and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Whoa, what a finish.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
D'Angelo Russell can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
To George. And the Warriors have the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Team foul number 1.
Russell. Throws it down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to Curry. Sizing up the defense. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Curry to Green for three. And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for three.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
And he finishes at the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
It's Steph for 2. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Russell to Curry. To Thompson. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. That's a 24-second violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for number 23.
Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. Willie Cauley's.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it. 4th this contest. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson. Textbook defense. Klay Thompson rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
George. Not easy.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Thompson to Shaun Livingston. Around the perimeter to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Clippers have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Leonard. Rocking the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Here comes the screen. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Leonard. Bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Curry, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Slam dunk.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Kevon Looney with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
George, tough matchup with Draymond Green.
Number 11, Klay Thompson.
To Beverly. George lets it fly. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Curry. Message received. Well defended. Finish that. To Thompson. Goes to the left side. Curry gets it in the right corner. 4-3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Count the bucket for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Thompson. Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Curry. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Leonard. He throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Warriors have the basketball. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Russell matched up with Paul George. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. To Williams. Deep left corner. Leonard. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Russell with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily.